Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, one and all. I hope we are well. Appreciate any early arrivals. Don't want to mess about too much. Got to try and jump straight into this. Get on with some stuff. As you can see today, we are back on the RoadCraft. It's been a while. I think it's about 10, maybe 11 days since our last RoadCraft stream. It wasn't meant to be that long. The evening that I wanted to stream some RoadCraft was, I think, when the last update went out, and then we had the whole vehicle duping issue, which I think took about 24 hours, 48 hours for Saber to fix. So I didn't stream then because I didn't want to have the issue going on. But we are ready to go. I have been on the map and done a little, not a lot, since our last stream. Obviously, I tried to do a little bit of the road, but I think I'm just wasting so much of my time trying to do this big road again. So I think there's a little bit that I can do, and then I might try and send off and see if I can do the logistic route. Then I'll show you what I mean. But I've trampled my way through some forest area, and I now need to clear another little bit of rubble and stuff so I can run the route where I want to. And I can't secure my cargo. Didn't know I was trying to. So what have I done since we were last in? Yeah, right. So last time I wasn't sure about this bridge thing, so I've taken out the something is causing me issues. What is causing me issues here? I might have to disconnect my wheel. I think my wheel is the thing that's doing it. Right. Seems alright. Okay. So yeah, I wasn't sure about my bridge that I put here. It's doing it again. Bear with me. Oh, we need to put the stream up. That'll do. That'll help, won't it? Right, I've disconnected the wheels. Hopefully it's not going to interfere anymore. No, we're still getting drift. Perhaps I'm getting drift on my controller. That's annoying. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do about this particular bridge. It was a narrow bridge to start with, so I deleted that. And we've now got it. This is going to piss me off greatly. And we've now got a... Why is that doing that? Got a wider bridge put in, so I've built a wider bridge in here. I haven't changed any of this, I don't think, so I might need to extend that a little bit. That might need extending. I have sanded around here, and I couldn't get a bridge to really sit nicely across there. So we have tried to sand up and over it. Now I can drive up and over this. I can drive all the way around, and I believe I started dropping sand here to smoothen out. This bit should be good to drive through. I don't know how we get on down here with a logistics convoy, but I just haven't got the time that I was hoping to have, so I could just have this all tarmacked and sealed. I just do not have that time, unfortunately. Now, what I have done though, because initially, for building all this and doing the sand, I was driving all the way back down here every time and then coming back up. And then in here. And then I noticed, you know what? We've got sand here now. There's no easy way in. But a while ago, we went up through these trees to lay our cable. And first of all, I went up and I followed my cable route, broke through the fence here, and could come in and get sand. And we also have a gate here, fence, gate, whatever that is. And I broke that down, and I've been sort of boshing my way through that. There have been some pipes and some metals and stuff that I've had to collect up and sort of do some recycling with. It goes, annoyingly, it goes down here, and there's cement in the way here. So I need to move that cement as well. But then I've got a nice, relatively easy route for coming. If I remember to go this way and come into here, easy route in and out to get my sand. So that did make that a little bit more convenient. We also need to get in here, and we've got cement. Oh, that is really annoying me. I don't know if something else is interfering, because my controller doesn't normally do that. Yes, but we've got... I'm not sure if they are the beams that we can use. So we've got beams and cement there that we can use for building. And I think they're the pipes that you can use for building as well. So I need to maybe try and utilise them for some sort of construction, maybe, whether we have more construction to do. And I imagine we will, because we haven't done anything up here. And this is all within, like, sand area. So I'm thinking there must be something more to build up this way, unless this was for those that want to run the route, a different route. I don't know. Honestly don't know. But I think our vehicles, when we do our thing, come out of here. We're going to send them so they come down. And I was originally thinking, oh, we've got to come down here, around, and all that. We can send them through here, because I'm driving through this and trampling it through. So I might even lay some sand in that area to make it easier. I need to sort this bit out as well. So we might spend a little bit of time clearing up around here, rather than just constantly doing the sanding and the bridging. But we do still have quite a few objectives on the map. Two main ones, which is the drilling parts that we need to get from here. I think that pretty much has the option of either building, literally building a bridge route to get across and picking it up. But I think we can just go over here with a crane and probably lift it. And down here somewhere, got some... No, they're not the ones. There it is. We've got a vehicle here. So we do want to try and get in there, to be honest. We can come down this way and, I don't know, maybe use that to build a little path or something. Let's go and get that, or whether we just try and trundle and drive down and hook it off. But we've got some more bits to get. We have. And I'm sure there was another vehicle. I just haven't remembered where it was. And we still have stuff to do up and over here. So we've still got a lot to unload. We've got to build a route up here and deliver a part here, and loads still to do. Loads still to do. We're sitting at 72%, I think. So what we want is that crane. Do I want? Where are we? There are we. Where is this mule? Is here. This mule is way off over here. Okay. We'll take this mule for now. Oh, I had a thing of sand ready to go as well, look. So we'll just get rid of this. Let's get this unloaded. But yeah, I was having so many issues with snagging on the narrow bridge. I thought just gonna stick a wide one on. I mean, I still have trouble turning, as you can see. But I think I'm going to have to maybe dig that asphalt up, lay a bit more sand, plan it out, just so we have a smoother entrance on for the autonomous vehicles. I think they're going to need that. But we can now drive through here, rather than worrying about whether we need to build a bridge or not. But as you see, they're still not great. I mean, it's not the easiest climb. It's not. Again, I don't know what sort of vehicles we're going to get for this logistics route, so... Or do I need to... Oh no, That's it. Yeah, there was a load of boulders up there, so I think we're building over the boulders. That's what's going on here. Masterful, I know. Everyone's so jealous. I could try and flatten that out and see if I can send that route now. See if they'll make it over the sands. I don't think they'll manage the bridge yet. I think that'll still be a problem for them. I also think I need to clear the rubble in the area where they're coming out. That's what I wanted to get in the mule for and move stuff about with. We'll just park this one here. And I think the other side of the bridge has all been flattened out as well. That's ready to be tarmacked, so we can tarmac. I had considered pulling out my old rusty equipment and moving that over to where the other road section is building to progress on with that, but shoot crazy, that hasn't happened yet, but we might do that. Here we've got this nice clear route, clear route in here now, so I've sort of been blasted my way through. You just need to move some more of it just to make it clearer. Yeah, I hope everyone's well. You're enjoying your weekend. So I do apologise for the break in the SnowRunner content. May even try and have it. Depends on how well this goes and how far we progress and what we need to do. And I might try and go again tomorrow. We'll see. All depends on children. There is a great chance as well that we get interrupted in about an hour when it is bedtime. Did I do it? Yeah, I've moved some beams. No, I moved the beams in this concrete last time, didn't I? So I need to redo that. Is that what I want to just work with me? Nope, still don't want to work with me. Annoying. There we go. Absolute pain. There we go. But yeah, there were a few larger pipes. I do have a... I brought that crane down here to start with. And then I put the big crane instead. Oh, I might purchase that as well off stream. Did I buy the more modern version? I think I did. I brought the more modern version. I don't think the other one is out on the map though. I think I reset that. I don't think I moved it to do other jobs. No, we've only got the one of those. Probably could do with splashing out on a new Rusty, a new Zix instead of the Rusty that we have. I think my mic is gone. No, it's all right. Okay. Seemed to be a delay on the equalizer. It's all right. So I'm not worried if there's no chat. You're more than welcome to lurk. It's all good. I'm a little bit earlier than what I would normally be for a stream, so I take it that my would-be regulars are still busy, you know, doing family bits and doing their evening things. I did get asked, I think it was yesterday, or it might have been Friday, if I was going to be doing any more RoadCraft content soon. It is just a time and a family commitment thing. It's not sort of slowed down because I'm not enjoying it. Far from it. I wish I was further ahead. I wish I was doing more. It's just not possible. Like I said in my last couple of trucking videos, I would like to be able to say during summer, with the holidays and stuff, that I'd be able to get a little bit more content done, but I know that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. Why is that not letting me pick that up? Is that saying they're the wrong way round? It's proper naughty, that, isn't it? On there, all right. Can't remember if the recycle thing here is pipes or beams or what, but there is one nearby. What's she gonna roll off? No, she's got a teeter on the edge. There we go. Now it'll let me pick it up. Of course. Oh, nice. Please and thank you. We got normal controls. It's on? Yeah, right. Someone gets to rest on the top. Why can't we have that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Just say why can't I have that one? That one's there. For me. We sneak in that way. A sneaky way in. Ooh, just about. I've already collected some of the bits that were this way, so there was a big pipe and there was a tractor down there. I think there was a pipe and some stuff down there. And trying to get what I can. Clearing it out, making it easier. Now, I don't know how many more pipes we're going to need for different jobs. Let's try and get some of this. Trying to drag my my Zix crane through here with a massive pipe hanging off the side. Actually, I think the first one I tried to drag through on the what I call it, the Burlax. I'm not sure if it's actually how it's pronounced. Sitting there better than that for me. There we go. Oh, you still. Absolute pain in the arse. Come on, turn. Oh, that'll do. Right. So annoying. Unless we get some sort of miracle of free time, we are not going to be finish the base game by the time the first expansion comes out, I don't think, which is a little bit annoying. I would like to once, just once, be on the ball with something. Wagwan father, evening daughter, you well? Doing a little bit of trucks. You had a pleasant day? Exposing your friends to my YouTube. Feel free. Feel free to the joys. No camera, I'm afraid. It keeps freezing, so we're not using it until I can afford to buy a better one. They can see the exciting life I live. In about 25 minutes, I'll hear cars screaming in the background for bedtime. Been watching the past hour. I've been gone for an hour, haven't I? Last 30 minutes. That's fair enough. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it, my dear. Daughter dearest. Are you home? Since it started, yeah. Things. Been a good day, very warm. Yeah. Good rain again here. Just on and off, just really muggy, really close. Bit Grimson. Obviously, as you saw, I had a little test of a Carter's purple mohawk ready for school to be annoyed. I'm sure they'll love it. He's only got 2 days, so if they don't like it, he can just come home. Got casted on the TV. There we go, on the big screen. No Far Cry tonight then. I'm a bit earlier than what I normally am. My regulars are still having their dinner and doing their things. The Mohawk looks amazing. Chloe loved it. Yeah, it's good. Thing is, the attitude comes with it as well. It's been an absolute nightmare. But all for a bit of fun. It's for the Withen King. Pick 44. An Abspro. Abspro? Yeah, Abspro is how it's pronounced. The other one. You have a Mohawk now. So if anyone doesn't know the premise of the game then, what we're doing is transport logistics. So we have to build roads, send truck routes, long roads that we build and repair, clear the way. There's been a big storm, earthquake, no, it's an earthquake here. Took everything to the foundations. That's getting a little bit temperamental now. Stick the big ring on top. No, I completed it. I need to play through again with new perks now. Yeah. All the others are good as well. I'd say 4, and then there's the one that's got the 2 twins. That's a good one. That follows off from 5. I can't think what it's called now though. I want to say something like New World, I don't think it is. I'm off now. I need to wash up and do some bits. Love you. Appreciate it, sweetheart. You have a pleasant evening, alright? We'll speak to you soon. Love you too. Try and get this. This has got to go all the way across the other side of the map because unless there is a cement plant here that I've not activated, that's logging, that's oil, that's power. So yeah, I need to get this all the way back across to the concrete slabs just so we can recycle it. Yeah, I think if the route that we get are the infrastructure trucks we get that run this route are Veron trucks, it might be okay. But if they're the crappy Azovs, then they're not going to manage that route. And we got another route that's coming from the quarry that runs up into there as well. So hopefully this bit's going to need fixing, I think. Although I don't think other vehicles will be trying to come up there as heavy as what I am. We've got quite the load. For a bit of convenience, I think we'll load up a load of actual concrete slabs and take them into the like distribution centre, because it's only around the corner from the cement factory. I don't think I went off and did much else. I mean, it takes long enough just doing the sand runs, to be fair, when I said, oh, I don't think I did much else. I mean, that's quite a bit. Oh no, that's ungrounded. We are a bit heavy, aren't we? Digging in. Oh, wrong one. Oh, it wouldn't flip back over in time. Oh, there. That's right. We've got plenty of trucks. We've got to pick all that back up again now. Annoying, to say the least. Yeah, it's quite unstable. Unstrapped it instead of doing anchors. That was the mistake there. a cup of tea? Can we risk a cup of tea? Just about. It's not an accurate reflection, but I like that you get that reflection in the mirrors, even from out of cab. In cab is obviously real. Out of cab, not so much, I don't think. There you go. I'll try and stack it again. It's an absolute chore. Rusty, evening bloke, evening sir, well. But you just missed me roll the meal, mate. Hope you've been keeping well, fellow. You had a good weekend with the familia. Same old. I'm surprised your little man hasn't finished yet. All schools down here finished on Friday. Yeah, on Tuesday's his last day. I don't think they got like the usual. I'm sure they're like half a week less. So I'm not sure if they're doing something else with their like teachers' days or whatnot. Or if they're going to change some of their other days throughout the year next year or what have you, but yeah, someone. Am I pressing the right thing now? What am I doing? No, it doesn't want to play ball with me. That'll do. Yeah, I'm sure one of the dads I was talking to the other day was saying but he thinks they're a week less this summer, so I don't know whether that's what it is. See if we can get going. Trying to clear out the area around sort of the train station and that pipe facility. And I forgot what the other thing was up there now. A sawmill or something, lumber, whatever. Because I've got some routes to run through there. We'll jump back to my never-ending road. I've got a little bit I want to level out, and then I'm just going to see if I can run the route as it is, because I just have not had the time to get on and just even do background road laying. I mean, even with just the ETS, it's just like literally the day or the day before, maybe 2 days before that I get to jump on for that half an hour, 40 minutes and record that. Oh, don't you dare fall over again. I've obviously been given a little bit of priority to the Own the Map challenge, just because that does take so long to do anything with that at the minute. Plus it's doing pretty well. If that's where the views are, I do sort of have to prioritise it a little bit. But if we can get a good few hours in on this evening, I'm hoping we can get close to wrapping up this map. Not finish it completely tonight, not even close to, but I think if we can just get started on delivering up to the castle at least. It's been a bit chaos all around for everyone this month. I don't think any of us have had our usual playtime or anything more of a problem for you content creators. It's just mad, isn't it? Thing is, when things are calm, we have them stinking hot days, and it's just too hot to sit in here and do anything to try and even record or stream. And it sounds like such a cop-out, but it's just rank. When it's hot, you just want to be sitting in here. You know that. And personally, I really want to try and find some time to play RoadCraft. This is joined Game Pass, and I wanted to play that obviously when it came out, but it got some not so good reviews. And I don't tend to listen much to reviews, so I had it in my wish list, and I almost bought it a few times when it was on sale. But I thought I ain't gonna have the time to play it. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. So I won't mind giving it a taster on Game Pass, and then if I enjoy it next time it's on sale, buy it to add to my to be played list. But I want to know that I'm enjoying it first. Oh yeah, for sure. Even the last few days, when it's dropped a few degrees, the rain is pretty humid. It's new, but yeah, this is like we've had rain. We had a little thunder here as well. It's like it was no better at all. Air is not clearer. We went to My mother's yesterday. Took the boys, went and picked up my my eldest daughter as well. Stuck her in the car so she could come along. And my sister came with her granddaughter and her partner. And yeah, it was cloudy, it was overcast, and there was a little spitter of rain. But it was still warm. We still went out, played with the kids in the paddling pool, got soaking wet, water guns, water fight and all that. Because although it was overcast, it was still just so warm. And I can't lie, I prefer that. A few degrees cooler, a bit of cloud. That's more me, that. RoadCraft, not even looked at that one. Yeah, it looked pretty similar. I think that was maybe some of the. Can't remember all the negatives of it. It was a bit basic, a bit simple. But it's RoadCraft. Even the films are basic and simple, like what you were expecting. But it looked fun, and the people who did enjoy it, you know, said it was fun. But when you know you're not going to play it for probably a year anyway, I'm not too worried about getting overly invested in buying it. But like I say, it's on Game Pass, so I'd like to give that a little try. If I was doing anything with my other channel, I'd want to record it and put it on there, but I do need to at least finish Atlas Fall. Was that 4? Hey, flip it out. 6. Yeah. Stick them in there, just in case we need them further on. On the other hand, the extra time allows me to tackle some of them books I've been wanting to read now, so there's always that. There's always something to do. The new season of Strange New Worlds has started on Prime as well, so, or not on Prime, it's on Paramount. Love me a bit of Star Trek. I'll go watch a couple of videos on it later. RoadCraft was one of my favourites of this area. It was so bad, it was good. Yeah, that's the thing about it. It was so cheesy, so cliche. It was bad, and it looked super dated. But it's, yeah, there's something about them. The over-the-top violence and gore. Everything you'd expect, and I think that's all present in the game as well. Probably why it got bad ratings by certain people. I think they just released the new DLC for it, so I should imagine that's why it's, you know, finally now got the Game Pass. The same with FS is coming to Game Pass, but they've just announced obviously everything for their. Well, not everything, but most of the stuff for their next year expansion, so that's usually when they go in. I was also watching some things on, because Sabre obviously are doing their bus game. The bus sim people are also looking to launch, I think next year, a new one. But the guys that developed or that originally developed the bus simulator, they're working with Sabre and making Sabre's bus game, and the guys that are publishing Bus Simulator are working with the people that do the Sim Life games, so like Train Sim Life, Taxi Life, and those ones. So it'll be interesting to see what they're like when they come out. So I'd enjoyed a bit of my bussing a few months back, just on a random bit of play. Played a little bit on the I played a bit on the console, and I was like, oh, I got one of these newer ones, because it was an old bus game I got down there. I got a newer one up on the PC. Let's see how that crack. And I really enjoyed it. If I can get my shit sorted, I'd like to have a random stream of things like that. It's just being able to do it all. Not possible. Not possible. Nice ago I did. I booted up Ship Graveyard Simulator. I was going to try and record an episode of that. I don't think I'd even loaded it into the game, and the youngest fell out of bed and was crying for like 20 minutes. So that went out the window. So never mind. If anything, then it's never for long periods, so I never really get any good at it. But I have been jamming on my race sims, just have a little whirl on them, like do a race, do a practice session, just have a bit of fun lately. And to both the boys at full-time school, you're dreaming, but not enough time. I'm surprised you're able to put out content you do half the time. Yeah, force myself, don't I? Want to do it, so you make that bit of time. It's my emotional support pipe there, still kicking about. Talking to a chat, one of the other dads, down the park the other day, and but he was asking what do I think I'll do when the youngest is like full time at school and stuff. I was like, I don't really know. Like, there's employment wise, there's absolute bugger all around here. And earlier on, we were talking, because he asked like, so what do you do and stuff, and I said that. Dabble a little bit with YouTube, and I'm gonna do stuff on there. And he's like, oh, cool. So do you make any money from that? I was like, oh, bit of pocket money. nothing to write home about. So yeah. So when he asked me what I'm probably gonna do when I go back to school, and I said, I don't know about work. I'll probably have to find something crap and do. And he was like, oh no, if you already got that. You go, no matter how little it is, no matter how little it is, if you're making money, you go, double down your time if you can, and you can get away with it. Like if you're already living and able to with your partner, so you'll double down on that. If it's something you enjoy, so it's much better than doing something crap. Because he gave up work in what he was doing, and he does like audio for events and stuff. But he's a stay-at-home dad, and he does that sort of as and when he can get contracts and jobs for it. And he said he's so much happier just doing something he likes when it becomes available, rather than slogging out. He said, and his partner has a well-paid job, so that sort of facilitates that, and she enjoys what she's doing. Just all comes down to the pennies, doesn't it, on what you can really afford to put your time into, unfortunately. I've actually packed my wheel and pedals away for the present. My youngest uses a PC more than me to play Escape from Tarkov and stuff with his friends, so that's fair enough. Not much trucking going on then, and I suppose if you do play this, it's on controller, and so you look to play a lot of the other games that the keyboard and mouse anyway, don't you? I finally, after how long we lived there? 3.5 years, I think. I don't know, something like that. 4 years? No, we lived there 4 years. Finally, after 4 years of moving in, cleared a space in a big cupboard, and I've put my my sim chair away. It's conceded that I'm never going to get it out, but maybe when the boys are bigger, they can use it. But that also now means I've got another free wall where I can put a freestanding bookshelf. So that's good. Trucking and racing stuff are the only games I needed the wheel for, and I'm not doing those at present. Yes, fair enough, mate. For what, from pretty much January, February until last week, my wheel was only getting used to record the trucking, and it's only just because I've been doing the farming that the wheel's been turned on a little bit more, that I've been doing the racing. Really, it spent months. The wheel always sits in front of me, but it spent a long time turned off on the USB adapter connector thing. More books, not necessarily more books, but I'll have somewhere to put the ones I got. I use that, like, it's called Fable reading app, and it's a little bit, it's pretty much a social network for people who read, and on that you can track your books, track your goals, so you set yourself a goal of how many books for the year and that sort of thing. And honestly, I set myself like, oh there, because I wasn't sure how much I'd get back into reading, or even time-wise and stuff. I was like, oh, 15 for the year, maybe, and that was my original back in was it April, May, yeah, May. But since May, I've now read 22 books since May. So you soon get through them. I've cleared the Kindle, oh not Kindle, the Amazon Fire 10 tablet thing, so there's a lot more space on there. So I've installed some of my Kindle books that I have. I have a lot of stuff on Kindle, And on Prime, with Prime Day, they were doing Kindle Unlimited, 3 months for free. So signed up to that, so I get 3 months, and then if in 3 months I don't think I've really used it, I can cancel it. But I think I've already read two or three using that app as well, or using that service. Oh, just, yeah, there you go, update. Sort of changed my day routine a little bit to try and make sure I get a little bit of book time in. So before, as many of you know, I'd often go and have a 2 hours soak now, have 45 minutes to an hour soak in the tub early evening, like straight out of dinner, get the kids sorted, go have one myself, and then come up and either stream or do my content all fresh for you guys. But I've sort of changed it a little bit, so I try and, if I can do the content, come up and do it. So either I do a stream or I do my recording, and then when I've finished, I go have my soak in the tub, and everyone's in bed by then, so I shouldn't get any interruptions. I go a little soak in the bath, with my book, until about midnight, or sometimes later. I mean, sometimes I'm still sitting downstairs on the sofa, like nearly 2 o'clock, reading. I just get into it a bit. And there's plenty worse ways to be spending your time. Kindle Unlimited has paid for itself many times over for Jill, and I tend to download a series of books on it, then smash through them at night, rinse and repeat. Nights of my reading time. Yes, it's a nice way to unwind. I even have a book. This is on my phone normally, but I have a book on Kindle that I read in bed, and that'll be a book that I specifically read in bed. I might only read a chapter or two before I fall asleep, but I read it until I fall asleep. When I get the eldest boy to sit and relax, we did a little bit yesterday evening, and just reading to him as well. But we've always done bedtime reading. Have a little book, a bit of Gruffalo's Child or something like that. But he has got obviously older, maturer books that he can't read yet, but I think he'd like. So when we got back from Mum's yesterday, and he was a little bit hyped up from the day of being good. The day of being good is pretty tough. So when he got back, it was a little bit much, and not being very pleasant with his brother. So I was like, "Come with Daddy, come upstairs." And we went laid on mine and the missus' bed, and I grabbed one of his books and I just sat there and read one of his Horrible Henrys to him, and then we took it downstairs to try and read. But there was just too much distraction downstairs for him, so I want to try and do that more with him as well. Give him that little bit of something to focus on. Because with his books that he can read, he enjoys learning to read. He does like that stuff, so. Trying to make sure you do get a little bit of time to do it with him as well. I'm hoping if we read Horrid Henry, he might see a little bit of his own behaviour in there and see that it's not very nice. Because after the books we did, the stories we did yesterday, it's like, and why do you think Henry's mum did that? And why do you think Henry's dad did that? Why do you think Henry's brother did that? Why do you think Henry did that? It's like, why did that? Do you understand why that happens? Everything's a learning lesson. Right, so if I just park this here for now, and I want to find the grader. Yeah, I want the grader. Yeah, there we go. Right. It's good if you can get kids into reading. My two elders used to read a lot, but then went out the window when they went to uni and they went back to it. My two youngest both read though. Yeah, I mean it's not something I've always done. So I used to read so much. Sort of early. It was a strange age to really take it up a lot. Cause I didn't read a lot at school. I read a little bit. For free time and stuff. Apologies if you can hear noise in the background, it's bedtime. And yeah, I think it's like about 20, when I was about 22 until I was about maybe 30. Read a hell of a lot. And then, I don't know, it just stopped. I think I just got busy doing other things and felt like I didn't have that free time to do it, I guess. And then I didn't have the books for a few years, hence why I restarted the collections. But yeah, when I do it, I always enjoy it. Meg reads all the time. She's always got a book on the go or a Kindle on the go. I think she takes a book and a Kindle to work. So she's always got a story going. I thought you'd hear a lot of banging. It doesn't sound. Once I've stopped my sound, it doesn't sound so bad. Didn't know if I was going to have to go kick some ass. It's quieting down a bit now. Best reading days were those when I bunked off school. I'd cycle to the country park near me instead of school and stay there all day reading until school kicked out and then rode home again. Jo does the same, funny enough. She just left for work. She's on nights. She'll probably read for most of the night in her office. After 1 AM there's not lots. So I think that's why I read a lot at that time, because I was doing a lot of night work, night shifts and strange patterns and stuff. So yeah, I did do a lot of reading at night, especially though with my patterns that I like, because obviously they're quick reads. They're not necessarily overly large books. They're not overly challenging stories. And if you've got a quiet night, you can easily do a whole pattern in one sitting. Whoa, getting a little bit there. no, 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 no. Come on. This bloody thing. Right. Got the sun in my eye as well now. I started early, so I didn't have to get the sun in my eye early, and then it's back. So what I want to do is break up this. If I can see, it's really annoying. That sits in that little 4 or 5 inch gap in the curtains. It's like an hour, it feels like sometimes. Right. Needs to put. Oh, I should be lifting that up really, I think, but never mind. It's alright. I was trying not to destroy my road, but also trying not to blind myself. Right. Let's do this more sand. So I can try and make that a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to have the time to completely tarmac this. My hopes and dreams of being able to do a completely tarmacked map are never going to come to fruition. I'm sure every map that I go to, I'll be like, oh, we'll tarmac this whole bit. It'll never happen. And that is sad. But yeah, I started coming this way to get my sand because it was just taking way too long going all the way back. And then I sort of realised we've got sand just in there, and I started coming through the fence, and that's when I realised I had all this other stuff in. Well, not realised, but remembered we had all this other stuff in. We came and drove through it, and obviously did a contract here over there. But then haven't really sort of been here much since. I think once we get in on this gravel, we can refill again. Which is much closer than driving all the way down to the other pit that we were at. Excuse me while I drink my cup of tea. That's the way I want to go. I've pretty much, with this, I've pretty much traipsed myself a track through here anyway. I think I'll probably need to sand this a little bit to get trucks through. I'm not sure. We're gonna hopefully we'll have a test run in a bit. Good evening, all. I haven't missed the route you're laying. No, it's still going on. I haven't streamed for 10 days, so you haven't missed anything. I did a little bit off stream, but I just haven't had the time to progress. So we're gonna try and run the route as is. Sorry, I've been listening to some Americans the last few days on YouTube, and I keep saying route. Yeah, I've changed this bridge out. So that bridge was originally a small one, but it's now a large bridge. I can't see shit. The sun is just blinding me at the minute. Oh dear. If I come from the other side, and then push some of that into that little divot we've got there. Any better? I can't see the screen. It's not great. That's a little bit better. I just always fanning about with it too much. Oh, Rick's been bloody reeled up again. That might be alright. Go over with the asphalt there. Here we go. This will probably get stuck since I can't see anything. Redo that bit. It's a hell of a project, that route. The trucks that go up the route are really finicky. Most of it needs sand to be laid. I'll say you're like 40% done with the route. Oh, okay. I was hoping I could get away with just putting sand in some areas, but clearly not. I've sanded further up, and I've gone around a bit more. I just haven't had the free time off stream to progress, unfortunately. As you can see, I changed the bridge out. I've buried 2 lots of stones along the way under sand. That little bit I wanted. Right. Get that to go a bit wider. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Right. So like this bit I've done. And then there's another little patch that I've just now finished sort of sanding over up ahead. I did spend quite a bit of time trying to see if I could get a bridge down over this, and I'd lay a bit of sand, flatten it out, and then try and see if I could then bridge build on top of that. Just weren't having any of it. I do hate this machine. I hate that it's got such an inability to cover any terrain. It's got low clearance because it's laying tarmac. Come on. Again. Because I was thinking while I was trying to lay the sand and stuff there, I was like, oh, I might have enough time to come and collect up some of that old scrap metal that the game made us go and look at that we don't need. But I might actually go and collect some, but no, that didn't happen either. No time for that. can't remember if someone already told me or not. Is it Azovs or Zix that we get to do the delivery on here? Out of the way. See if I can park it up there. I'll probably get stuck up there. See for now. I can't remember, it's been so long since I did it. Oh man, brain. Totally get that. Totally get that. Oh no, I've got that 101. Little asphalt roller. I did do a little back and forth on a part of this to try and get it a little bit smoother. I don't have that sort of patience to keep doing it over and over. Get it right. No, just get it done. It's not even... Why is it not rolling this? What's going on? Where's... Oh. So it's got an on and off now. Okay. Didn't know that. That must have come with the update. That's not always been a thing, has it? Talking about old man brain. That's not always done that. On and off, that's the, yeah, that's alright then. As long as it's not just, it's not me being dumb. Probably moves quicker when you're not doing it. I mean, it should be an on-off function really, because they spray water, don't they? Spray water over the big wheels. So maybe you now get greater rolling function. Not played since the update. Now this is my first play since the update. I was going to try and stream the day of the update. And then I saw online that people were complaining about vehicle duplication and stuff like that. So I thought, I'm not even going to mess with my save and have any of that problem. We'll leave it. Park it. Hold on the park and brake, turn the engine. That's how it's done, is it? Oh, nice. They're all still running then. Everything that I've left. Forgot all about that. I think. Penis. My youngest boy keeps getting in here and pulling everything about. I think he's knocked my controller on the floor one too many times because one of the sticks keep drifting now, and I didn't have stick drift the other day. I should move at the same pace regardless. Some haven't checked out photo mode yet. I can't even remember what else there was in the update, to the point that I'd forgotten those simple things. Engine on off and this function now on the roller. I did see someone online. Saying that they felt like their roads had more traction if they didn't roll them. But I've never found that before. Ah, so all the... Okay, so we can secure vehicles better now. Nice, it's good to know. Don't need to carry a tyre with us everywhere. Good to know. Cheers, Alex. Hope you're well, by the way, Alex. Thanks for coming to join us. I forgot to say that when you came in. Hope you're well, mate. Had a pleasant weekend. Felt like I was missing the Formula One. It's been 2 weeks. Been missing the Formula One. I played a little bit of F1 Manager this afternoon. Getting withdrawals. Right. So if I can park this one up out of the way, and we'll see how far our little route can get us. Bear with me a second. Sorry, little person creeping in behind. What was I doing? What did I want? Yeah, this stick drift we're getting here. A little bit annoying. Infrastructure route. We need... There's a unfinished passage to the port. Route to the castle. There we go. Right. So, come out here. Hopefully, miss those. Oh, wait. Down this side of the cable. Try and cross the cable. Oh, if we can. I think it might even fail there. I might have to do more with that. Try and get it to follow through the backside. Put down. This way. I think they're going to fail there. I think that's going to be a tough bit. And then can't even see what's really here. It's a little bit tight. It's going to be wet mud, isn't it? Dispatch. Watch our first one. Oh yeah, we got the other new vehicles as well, haven't we? That's a thing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, all good. Hope was all well. Yeah, not too bad, my friends. Not too bad. So it's just a van for now, by the looks of it. There's nothing else following. And tiny little wheels. Okay, negotiated through that bit quite nicely. This is a chance for me to really get stuck into my cup of tea. I thought I was going to head straight to that yellow crate. Don't suppose we know if they, or suppose we know if they improve the accuracy of the autonomous drivers. One. So I did think this might be a problematic bit. Perhaps I should have sent it down the right-hand side instead of the left. No, no word on that? Oh, okay. I did read the patch notes when they came out, but some things just don't stick. So get through there and cross over. Lad. All my hard work is going to have been worth it. It's going to do it first time. No, it's not. It's not. Not at all. Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's doing it. Okay, okay, yes. I feel like one of them reaction video people. They're just going to watch this and I'm just going to, oh, yes, oh, no. Go on. If they sent a truck, we'd be doing alright. It's a bloody camper van. I like that the curtains are moving on it though. That's a nice little detail. Driverless. No driver, but we do have swaying curtains. I think he's struggling now, isn't he? Yeah. Can we give it another go, mate? No, it's too much for you. Okay. More sand it is. It's just such a slog to keep bringing the sand back. Still trying though, it hasn't popped up that I failed. There we go. So originally I was going that way before I realised there was a gate I could break through here. what I might do then is go and try and get that sort of generator that I need to go and pick up. I might try and go and do that. And then just hope that I can find some time, even if it's late one night, to try and get an hour or two into trying to build this road again. Because clearly it's going to, you were right, you said it, it's going to need a lot of sand. And I think I might even need to put sand in through here just to make this easier for vehicles to get through. But I fixed it so the failed warning disappear as well. That's new. Just to clear the HUD a little bit. And don't forget, guys, if you're having a lurk, to don't forget to also give it a little like as well while you lurk. Does help the content out, does help the channel out. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing, because that just makes me feel good. And who wouldn't want to make someone else feel good, eh? Got pretty close. That was up there that they were struggling. We'll do what we can to sand it as best we can. I've got lost in powers moment here, trying to do a 153-point turn. I can't remember what the name of the vehicle is. There's a bigger wheel truck. Yeah, there is. I don't think it is available to me. I know the one you're talking about. You can't put one on that. We got this one. Cargo truck with blade. Oh, when you go to Soldier, you'll get the tracked one. Okay. We've got that one, the one with the cargo. There's quite a few that come about sort of map specific rather than necessarily leveling up, aren't there? Like that. That's a beast. Yeah, I don't mind the grader we got, it's just a bit tippy, isn't it? And narrow. You want one that's nice and wide. That's what you want. Bigger and wider for all of them. thing. I don't think there's any more like obvious bridges and stuff I was trying to build. I think they've all been done. For now, anyway. Until we find more routes that I need to create. What I could do is, where's this? Where does it need to go? I wonder if that'll get over that. It should do, shouldn't it? I could start getting the autonomous guys to start work on that, and then I can bring up my rusty equipment and try and do something with it. What is that? Is that within sand pit? Yeah. Quarry, the sand pit. Are we playing the sand, please, sir? So if we can get around the side. Love and nudge. You see the new links with the trailer in the shop? That's a machine I haven't, no. So let me get there. If I came down with a crane, I could clear that route out, couldn't I? And literally just drive all the way up there. So what does the new links do then to tit? This is quite a formidable dozer, or a dumper, sorry. It's just a shame it leaks. Oh, shame I can't drive. Me and articulated vehicles do not get on. I don't think we ever will. I think they're working on the function to set autonomous routes for road lane as well, aren't they? That's sort of a big part of what they're trying to do on the next bit. So where is it down here? Way. Just as a trailer attached to it, so you basically get a really powerful scout vehicle with a trailer. I tend to carry the mule on the trailer, as it's required 70% of the time in game. It's out there. I haven't even quite ventured out that way yet. Right, so he's going. So the vehicle I want is, now that you can do the straps, just put them up. So it was stopping me now. So if I try and take my rusty equipment up there, and hopefully the autonomous workers will be fine building that road for me. Just having that job ticked off, and then I can try and do whatever else is needed up that way, because there's a couple of things to collect or deliver or move and do, I think. Collect and deliver, move and do. They are your jobs. Do a lot of faffing about. Shall I save us some time? Shall I just recover to... Is it Lakeside where I want to be? Yeah. No, because can I get vehicles out there? I can. Right, so I might even be able to just drive them down. Yeah. I'll leave you there. Let's go to Lakeside base. I want my rusty. There we go. And he should get going. And while he's going, I can go and get my rusty asphalto. This one's going to be a little bit slow. just check the sand has been laid. I just widened it out a little bit. See how it looks. That would be an extremely narrow road for me to try and deal with. Once the autonomous part is done, I will run sand down each side and then widen it. I mean, I keep trying to do it all. Right, do the double sand and then. Or triple sand sometimes down the sides, and then level it, and then ride the asphalt all the way down, all over it, and then roll it. But then once you finish rolling it, because it is a game one, it resets to how it wants it to be anyway. So I might as well just do that, and then adjust it around the edges to how I want it afterwards. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This will help to get me a job done. I actually feel like I've progressed somewhat. Then I shall want my roller. Has it gotten stuck? I think it has. How do I... No. Can I not take over that vehicle once it's... Probably not. How long is it going to sit there before it gives up? Because that's just buried itself. So if we give it a little push with a roller. Might move. just going to move the mic a little bit. There's a bit of drama going on behind me. Well, that's a bit annoying. This is popping itself backwards even when I try and push forwards. Go, go, go. I don't seem to be able to take over it. I have to stop it. It sort of pings back to where it was. I know. I cancel the road. Will it get rid of everything? You've broken it, haven't you? Apparently I have. Right, where's it gone? Where's my... I think it's because it's the rubbish one, it's just sort of really struggling. So we'll roll it and then that'll be done, and then I can just widen it with some sand and a bit more asphalt. There you go. Finish the job. Finish the jobby. First bit of progress we've done in, or I've done in 2 hours and 20 minutes. First real bit of progress. Nice. There we go. Some more buttons. Try to close it. It's not, but I'm pressing B, not X. That'd be why. Perfect. People who complain about this, clearly skill issue. Something I know all about. Right, a smoother dumping than I was expecting. Absolute disregard for all my machinery. So don't push them. Never mind. Never mind. There we go. Get them ones. Because I've got to run a route along here anyway, so I want to somewhat care of crap, don't I? The boulder with me now. That's perfect. It's in the middle there. Look at that. That's lovely. Just a slight drop there. Second again. Right, we'll try and do a little bit more. I'm not quite sure how much more I'll be able to get done because he is really unsettled. We'll try. It's not very good because it's going to be constantly interrupted now. I guess what I can do is try and do that road off screen tonight. He's going to keep coming in and interrupting me. Try and have something to progress, at least for next time. It's not the worst, it's just that bit in the middle where it sort of dipped up and down as we went along, where where it looks bad. Yeah, so if people want to know why the streams disappear, those of you that aren't in the Discord and don't really know a lot about us, got an autistic 5-year-old which does not settle very well. No rest for the wicked, exactly, mate. I must have been super evil at some point. I haven't had a rest for about 20 years. I'm sure you know what that feels like. See, so it is. Yep, all I see them float together. Yeah. It's not been super progressive, but we've been on for like 2.5 hours. It's just, you know, at the minute, the things I need to do, you know, take a long time. It's the road building. Because I could go and collect that little generator, and then it's this road building, and then it's making sure the infrastructure route is clear and enabled here. And I've got a feeling that that's not going to be the only bit of this road ahead that's going to need adjusting for an infrastructure route. Stone in the middle there. Yeah, I think rather than risk constant interruption, I'll pull an end to it there. 2.5 hours. To be fair, that's all I used to stream anyway, about 2.5 hours. We will try and get another one in. I'll try again tomorrow night. So folks, I'll try and progress a little bit more here off stream. Because then it doesn't matter if I'm getting interrupted. And then yeah, tomorrow night we'll try and go again. Probably not as early, probably closer to 7 o'clock start, 7:30, 7 start tomorrow. And then wherever I'm at, that's where we'll pick up, and that's what we'll try and do. It's all good, but honestly, for me, you're the best streamer on RoadCraft. Streams are chill. You mingle with the audience. I refuse to watch anyone else and patiently wait, so no pressure. I appreciate you, Alex. I do appreciate that. Family goes first. You have a good one, bloke. Take care. Yeah, I do appreciate everyone that has come in and had a little lurk. Everyone that does come and chat with me. Even my daughter popped in earlier on this evening while she had friends over. So I do appreciate anyone that's coming in and spend a little bit of time with us. Again, apologies. It's a short one, but it just is what it is. I'm glad you understand. But yeah, I'll try and be back tomorrow evening around about 7, half 7 time. You enjoy the rest of your evenings, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.